We're on our way to a farm.
Hidden Acres.
Hidden Acres Farm. And it's been a beautiful scenic, at this time of year though, 9 Mile Falls, because it's not spring runoff and snow melt, doesn't really have a falls. And there is a state park there, but we decided not to go hiking, so we're just gonna do this. And we pass like a vineyard, there's like vineyards and stuff, and it's a cute little, very small town. And lots of pine trees. What I liked, if you look at the time lapse, there's all these beautiful baby pines growing, which is, that means it's very healthy land. It's not like, you know, tough land. It looks fertile. And it's a beautiful landscaping. And it's nice to get out. And the only thing that I'm having trouble with a little bit, like I can feel it in my sinuses and my eyes are dry, there's some kind of smoke. There must be a fire somewhere. And we keep noticing this smoke. Like at the horizon, and in the morning there's a little bit haze, so you probably saw that in the video too. There's a lot of haze, like you can see this white haze happening, but otherwise I'm not complaining. I'm just my observation about it. But most of this place, because living in Las Vegas, it reminds me of Mount Charleston, which has so many pine trees, and it also reminded me of South Carolina, which Mount Charleston was named out of, you know, off of, from an explorer from, you know, the Carolinas. So yeah, we like these colors. It's beautiful. We don't have much of that in Vegas unless somebody planted it. You know. But pine trees, yeah, pine trees do not change colors, but we're enjoying these fall colors. It's nice, see? And there's a state park over there. There's so many parks, and there's a lot of rivers, lakes, fields and fields of yellow grass, like high grass, not wetlands, not marshlands, but I don't know, I think it's cool. It's a nice area. And it's all clean. We don't even see one, like, I see one little piece of trash over there. But there's no trash anywhere, really. It's very clean around here. It's just, it's nice to drive around and look it around.
And no billboards.
We saw one billboard that said Blue Man Group, which made me laugh, because that was in Spokane downtown. And then there was another billboard on the way to the medical lake, and that's all we've seen. And that billboard was a MasterCard billboard. And that's all I saw. Those are the only two I ever saw. But their gas stations are like Conoco. There's one called Nom Nom, if you want to look at the you know, in the video, it's called Nom Nom, and it's Hawaii based. I don't know how, but it is. And then they have like Maverick gas stations, but we haven't gone in to explore. We don't really need to. Like, what are they selling inside of these gas stations? You never know. Might be, it won't be like in Texas where they have those huge gas stations where people stop and eat, you know, with all the different foods, like a marketplace. But we're heading there, you know. Green Bluff is 5 miles. Is that where we're going?
Yep. All the farms.
So I knew that we would be hitting farms on this trip. But I did not know, just now she said, my sister said, all the farms are at Green Bluff, which makes sense because we missed the farmers market. And one of the locals and my nephew said that's where the farms are, Green Bluff. So here we go, Green Bluff. 5 miles. I personally have only been in Washington when my family moved and we took a van from California up to Alaska, and we stopped in Seattle, but it wasn't a lot of sightseeing because we had somewhere to go. And I've only been in Seattle really, but for a short time. We just took the ferry up.
You can see the noble blue pine forests around
Oh, these have blue forests, blue
here. Noble pine trees.
like forest of them. That would be beautiful. These homes are pretty cool. Like, I notice driving, there's like beautiful like lodge type looking cabin homes. It reminds me of Alaska, like when I lived in Eagle River. That's what it reminds me of. Very, very much so. Only we're not near the ocean. We're, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool though. And then there's these like, see these eggs for sale. Oh man, those eggs would be good, wouldn't they? Firewood.
You could get more eggs here.
More eggs. I've been eating a few eggs, but they were from the market, and it wasn't. It was less than Vegas for eggs here. We got Knapp's winter squash, high country orchid. We're passing all these little farms and orchids. Orchard.
Orchid is the flower.
I know. See, look at all the fire haze. See it on the horizon, and
Wow,
that's what I'm
cool.
talking about. This haze from a fire somewhere. But we don't smell the fire. Like in Vegas, when there's a fire on the mountains, you can smell the pine and you can see the ash. Green Bluff. It said, "Welcome to Green Bluff."
Look, this is farmland. They're prepping it for the winter.
Lots of farmland.
This
Look
would
at
all
that.
be farming.
I wonder what they're growing.
They're just prepping it for the winter.
Wonder what they're growing.
Corn and
Hey. Hi. Alfalfa, probably. That's a big cash crop. And soy is another big cash crop.
Soy or whatever is going on.
That's
right
golf
now.
course to the left.
Flaxseed or whatever.
Sugar beets.
Come on, I want to get to the farm, pick some apples.
We're going to the apple orchid?
Yeah, they have apples.
Orchard? I keep saying orchid.
Orchard.
Pottery and herbs.
PH. Look, there's beehives, beekeepers.
Beehives. That means fresh honey.
Well, we find something good to eat because I'm hungry. I didn't expect us to stay that long with JT because he was very responsive. Last time I was only there for an hour. This is Walter's Fruit Ranch.
Right and a half and a mile, 1 mile and a half.
Well, this ranch has, like, it gives a
stuff.
It says strawberry something.
Yeah,
But
I
strawberry,
couldn't read it all.
Strawberry season's over.
Yeah.
And peach. We just missed peach season.
So this is apple
There's
season.
the corn maze.
Turn right onto North Dunn Road.
Apple festival. Pumpkin donuts.
Mm.
Pumpkin donuts. Oh!
Did it tell us to turn or what?
Yeah, it did. It did. Didn't it?
I don't know. I guess
Hidden
so.
Acres Harvest Festival. This is Hidden Acres. Isn't this the one you said we were? But I don't know if that's where you enter or where we're going. Actually, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I turned the right turn. I mean, I'm pretty sure I turned right, the right street. Because it says turn right. They probably have like fresh pumpkin donut, like made out of. Oh, there it is. 1.1.
Hidden Acres of Fourth Mile. So we're seeing the pumpkin patch over there just beyond. That's a lot of pumpkins.
Yeah, they said they have 30 varieties.
Wow.
The lighting here is beautiful right now. Yeah, they said they have 30 varieties.
That's a lot of different pumpkins.
I want to try the pumpkin donut and cider.
Me too. I love cider and I love pumpkin.
And I want to pick some apples. Take a picture of the pumpkin patch.
We'll have to walk up on it with my camera. The gift shop for your pick information, and you could camp here. Look at all the pumpkins and nobody's out here. There's a white one.
Well, I'm sure they were here earlier.
Look how many there are.
Where do you park?
Parking right.
Parking what?
Right.
Oh, to the right. Where's the actual park?
Well, the gift shop is what we passed, right? Oh no, is that it? Don't go straight, go
Oh,
left.
there it is. There's the apple orchard.
This is the apples.
I want to put on
Looks
my.
like a vineyard. We made it. So you can see all these pumpkins all over. Look how many
Your
pumpkins.
destination is on the left.
Should we park
And
here?
I don't see apples on those trees.
Well, maybe it's not right here.